Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Unit 6, which is solving word problems with multiplication and division. Today we are going to look at comparison situations. And we're going to determine in word problems whether we need to add or multiply. As we go through, you have the word problems in your notebook. You will be able to underline any keywords or circle any information that you need as we go through. Let's start with number 1. The Orioles scored 4 runs in their last game, and the Yankees scored 3 times as many runs. How many runs did the Yankees score? So if I look at the information I have, I know that the Orioles scored 4 runs. That's given to me. But I know I need to find out what R is, and that is the Yankees runs. It does tell me that the Yankees scored 3 times as many as the Orioles. So I know from this problem that R is 3 times as many as 4. That means R is going to be larger than 4. Well, I'm picturing if I have 3 number 4s, my multiplication equation to solve that would be 3 times, because it's saying 3 times as many as 4, which gives me 12. That means R equals 12 runs. So the key words, times as many, help me realize that I need to multiply to find my answer. Now let's look at number 2, which is a little bit different. The Blue Jays scored 3 more runs than the Orioles. How many runs did they score? So from the last problem, I know the Orioles scored 4 runs, and the Blue Jays scored 3 more. It does not say 3 times more. It just says 3 more. So that tells me that I'm going to be adding, because when I just add more, I need to use addition as my operation. So my Orioles have 4. My Blue Jays have 3 more. That means that my Blue Jays have 7 runs. So R in this problem equals 7 runs. So we notice the difference in these 2 problems with multiplication and addition. In the multiplication one, it said 3 times as many, and in this one, it said 3 more. Let's see if that works on the next problem. Adam's baseball costs 6 times as much as his batting gloves. His batting gloves cost $15. How much money, M, was the baseball bat? So his baseball bat costs 6 times as much. We know that his batting gloves cost $15. And I'm looking for my variable M. I know that M is 6 times as much as $15. So I'm going to set up my equation with my 6 times. And when I look at it in my sentence, that's exactly how I'm going to put it in my equation. 6 times $15 equals M. When I solve 15 times 6, I get $90. So I know that his baseball bat costs $90 and his batting gloves cost $15. And because it said times as much, I knew that I needed to multiply. Let's look at number 3. There are 145 more books on the shelves than on the cart. There are 22 books on the cart. How many books B are on the shelves? So I know I'm starting with 22 books on the cart, and on the shelves, there are 145 more. It does not say times more or times as much, so I know that this is going to be addition. So I'm starting with 22 books on the cart plus 145 more on the shelves. That's going to give me my variable B. I add up 145 plus 22. I'm going to set it up this way so it's easy to use the algorithm to add. I get 167. So my answer B is 167, and my label is books. So noticing that when I use the word more by itself, I'm going to use addition. Let's try one more together. April has 7 times as many books as Jim. Jim has 12 books. How many books B does April have? Okay, so I am going to underline my key information. I'm going to write that B is 7 times as many as 12, which then I can turn into my equation. 7 times 12 equals 8. You can pause the video and solve that on your own and see if you can tell me what B is. Should have gotten that B equals 84 books. The rest of the equations, why don't you try on your own? Underline the key words that are helping you decide if it's addition or multiplication, and then you can go over the video and go through my answers to make sure that you are correct. Oops, I realized I wrote this wrong. 24 should be C. C is 7 times as many as 24. Sorry about that.